This weekend is the NCAA championships for both swimming and diving and the track and field squads. Grand Valley has many student athletes from both of those groups with the potential for All-American honors that may vault their squads to their highest finish in Grand Valley history. Tom Cleary has the story for us.
After one of the snowiest winters on record in West Michigan, more than 24 Laker swimmers and divers are getting set to enjoy the spring break they earned in the pool over the last few months. The Division II National Championship meet begins Tuesday in San Antonio, and while it may not be tropical there just yet, the action in the pool promises to be hot for Coach Andy Boyce's 26 national qualifiers.
Well, we were 4th with the men last year and 8th with the women, and I think we can be top 10 with both again this year. Hopefully improve upon from where we were last year, but there's some fast times out there right now, and hopefully we'll have some great times too. But it's going to be quite the meet.
13 standouts from each of the 2 Grand Valley squads will be in Texas, hoping to replicate or perhaps improve upon the top 10 team finishes both groups had in 2010. While Patrick Van Dommelen is the only diver who qualified for the men, a group of 5 women will compete in the 1 and 3 meter springboard competition. And the Lakers also have high hopes for swimmers like Erin Beebe and Carly Bush. Beebe hit the qualifying standard in 12 individual and relay events, and Bush 9, prompting their coach to say 2011 could be the year when a Laker individual or relay breaks through to win an event at the Nationals.
We have a couple of relays that are up there on the men's side for sure. Erin Beebe and Rafael Santos have been right up towards the top all season with their times. Erin in the butterfly events and Rafael in the backstroke events. And Carly Bush is right up there in the distance events on the women's side. So it's going to be tough. We've never had a national champ. We had 4 second-place finishes last year, so hopefully we break through this year and see what we can do.
It's not unusual for busy swimmers to hit personal best times or scoring totals at national meets. Part of the reason is the competition that pushes athletes, while the other element is a reduction of workload for many. A lot of Grand Valley swimmers will be competing in fewer races than normal at the Nationals, which could provide them with a boost of energy for their specialties.
Well, when you cut back in the training, people start to feel better in the pool and their times start to drop. Divers are the exact opposite. They start to increase the training as they get closer to the national meet, trying to perfect their dives. But with swimming, we cut back in the training, and the times kind of have a tendency to drop a fair amount from the regular season. And with 100th of a second making the difference between a few spots sometimes, it's every little bit counts.
While the swimmers will be in San Antonio, 600 miles to the west, a record contingent of 22 track and field athletes will be at the Indoor Nationals in Albuquerque. That group includes 18 Laker women, led by distance star Monica Kinney, the junior who's qualified for 3 events. Jerry Baltus's crew will be bolstered by the presence of a few other members of the National Championship women's cross-country squad, as well as a number of top-flight throwers on the men's and women's squads.
Been second the last 2 years. 2 years ago, Lincoln beat us by about 48 points, I think it was, and last year we were 9 points behind them. So we're closing the gap. On paper, you could maybe call us the favorites, but they're still very good. There's 3 or 4 other very good teams. So we just got to go down there and compete at a high level, and hopefully at the end of the day it'll be enough to come out on tops.
With almost 50 Laker athletes taking part in the action in the Southwest this week, there's a good chance Grand Valley will score some much-needed points in the race to retain the Division II Directors' Cup for the 8th straight year. The swimmers and divers close out their season Saturday in Texas, but this week's action marks only the midway point for track and field. After the trip to New Mexico, those athletes will have 2 weeks before the outdoor season begins in California at the Stanford Invitational. For the Grand Valley State Sports Report, I'm Tom Cleary.